Welcome to Science Store online classes.
Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.
Okay, dear students, let's have a look at the fourth question over here. How many 3-digit numbers can be formed with only odd digits if repetition is not allowed? Alright, straightforward question, a simple question. How many odd digits you have? 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9. So these are the 5 odd digit numbers and you need a 3-digit number out of these. Alright, so all the 3 digits should be only odd digits. So first place should be filled in by one of these. Okay, second and the third place also should be filled in by only odd digits. So that is like a 5 objects are given to you. You have to arrange, permute how many objects at a time? 3. Alright, so you have to fill in 3 vacant places with 5 odd digits. Okay, 3 odd digits out of 5. Now, what is this? 5 factorial divided by 5 minus 3 factorial, which is 5 minus 3, 2 factorial. Okay, 2 factorial and 2 is the same, so cancel it out. So how much is that? 60, right? Alright, so 60 is the answer. Option A is the answer. That's a straightforward question. Only thing you have to understand which formula to use here. Repetition is not allowed, therefore NPR is the formula. If the repetition was allowed, then this would be different, n raised to r. This would be 5 cube. Okay, so we'll see that when we come there. Now let's move on to the fifth question. Okay, now let's look at the fifth question here. How many 4-digit numbers divisible by 4? So this is the keyword here. So you have to pay attention to this. You need a 4-digit number, but that number must be divisible by 4. Can be formed using the digits. Alright, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have got only 5 digits and without repetition. That's the condition is also attached with this question. Now, if you need a 4-digit number, what's the logic behind that? Alright, the number must end with a multiple of 4. Understand? You have, let us say, 1, 0 and 2 and then 4, let us say. Okay. So now, if you have 1024, is it divisible by 4? How do you check? So you have to check whether the last part of this digit 24 or even 4 here. Alright. So is it, now you have to take 24, sorry. So is it divisible by 4? So if that is divisible by 4, then the full 4-digit number will be divisible by 4. For example, if you have 1, 0, what else is possible? You can have with the 2 and 4, or you can have like 3, 2, correct? So is it divisible by 4? Yes, that is divisible by 4. Therefore, 1032 is also divisible by 4. Similarly, you can start a number with 2, 3, 4 and so on, but you cannot start with 0. You cannot start with 0. Keep that in mind. Well, let's do it like a different cases, so that if we sort out that, then counting the numbers, okay, will be easy. So let's just make a selection of the numbers first, especially in the last 2 digits. So you have got 4 digits, let us say. We'll fix the last 2 digits so that will be divisible by 4. So you can start with the 04. Okay, then next second case, you can fix this. Next multiple of 4 is 8, but 8 is not there. 08 you cannot write. Then the next one is 12. You have 12. We'll count it later, but now let us fix last 2 digits. And then you have what is the next thing? After 12 you have 16, but 6 is not there. Then 20, yes, and then 24. So what is next? 28, but 8 is not there. Then 32. So after 32 is 36. Then 40, right? So 36 is not there. So next is 40. And after that you have 44, but you cannot write 44 because you cannot repeat without repetition. Okay, so 44 cannot be written there. And what about the next one? 48, 8 is not there. Okay, so after that starting with 5, 52, but you don't have anything after 40. Okay, so 5 is not there, so you cannot start anything with 5 there. So these many cases that we have, totally 6 cases. Now for these 6 cases we have to count the numbers. How many numbers possible ending with 04? How many numbers possible ending with 1, 2, like that. Alright, now 0 and 4 are fixed. So if these 2 are fixed, we are left with only 3 digits. Now first place must be filled in with any one of the 3 digits, and second only 2, because you cannot repeat it. Alright, so this is fixed, so only one way you can do that. That's also 4 can be put here in only one way. You don't have any other option there. We have fixed 0 and 4, so that is 6. So totally 6 numbers possible ending with 04. Now how many numbers possible ending with 1, 2? Understand, in first place 1 and 2 are fixed. Okay, now 0, 3 and 4 are left. Can you start a number with 0? Will it be 4-digit number? It won't be. So don't start with 0. So start with 3 or 4. That means you have only 2 options here, 3 or 4. Now you can put 0 here. Alright. So you imagine you have taken 3 here. How many more numbers you have? 4 or 0. Correct. So you have again 2 options there. Well, so that is totally 4. And then 0 is there, so you don't have to worry. So again you have 6 numbers, and here 0 is not there, 0 shouldn't be there. So you can't have 0 here, you cannot have 2 and 4, you can have 1 or 3, so you have only 2 options. Now if you have taken 1 here, you can put either 3 or 0. If you have taken 3 here, you can put 1 or 0. So again you have 2 options. Now next once again it's like this, so that is 6 and 0 is there. Here you cannot take 0, I'm sorry, this is 2, that is similar to this case. Okay, you cannot put 0 here, so you have only 2 options. You can put 0 here, so therefore again 2 options. Now here 0 is fixed, you don't have to worry about this. Now 3 options you have here, and here you have got 2, and hence it is 6. Now adding all this, it's 10 and 20 and 30. So totally 30 numbers possible 4 digit numbers divisible by 4, and those numbers are formed using the digits 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4 without repetition. Therefore, 30 is the answer. So option C is the right answer for question number 5. Let's quickly move on to the next question. This is a theoretical. Alright, so you have to use the formula of NPR and then find out what happens to this sum. Let's begin. Alright, so now come to the sixth question here. You have got n minus 1 p r plus r into n minus 1 p r minus 1. So remember what's the formula for NPR? NPR is n factorial divided by n minus r factorial. So we are going to use that formula over here as well as here. So let's begin. In place of n, I have got n minus 1. Therefore, n minus 1 factorial divided by n minus 1 minus r factorial plus let's keep this r and then use the formula of NPR here. So n minus 1 factorial divided by n minus 1 minus r minus 1 factorial. So it becomes like minus r and plus 1 and minus 1 cancel. It is only n minus r factorial that we can write in the next step. So this is n minus 1 factorial divided by this is like n minus r minus 1, right, or well, n minus r minus 1 factorial. I'm just interchanging it so that it makes sense in the next step. So here this is r factorial and n minus 1 factorial divided by see, this is minus 1 and as I said this is plus 1 which will cancel, and minus r, so n minus r factorial. You can write one more step after multiplying this minus, but if you understand, write it directly. Now see, this is n minus r and this is n minus r minus 1. Correct? You know very well what is n factorial. That is n into n minus 1 factorial. So here you have got n, but here subtraction by 1, right? So 1 less. So here you have n minus r, but here you have 1 less. So this can be expanded like this. Correct? So understand. So this is n minus 1 factorial divided by n minus r minus 1 plus r into n minus 1 factorial divided by n factorial is equal to n. So n minus r first and then n minus r minus 1, is it not? Okay. Now compare n minus r factorial, n minus r into n minus r minus 1, n factorial, n into n minus 1 factorial. So in place of n I have got n minus r. So in this place I have written n minus r. In this place of n also I have written n minus r. I hope that is understood well. Now n minus 1 factorial and n minus r minus 1 factorial we can take common. So after we take common, let's simplify and we should get one of these options. Let's see what we get. Okay, so now I am taking n minus 1 factorial divided by n minus r minus 1 factorial. So that will leave 1 here, and I have taken these two things out. So 1 by r by n minus r. Right. Well, now let us simplify this. So take LCM n minus r, and this is n minus 1 factorial divided by n minus r minus 1 factorial, and here multiply n minus r and plus r divided by n minus r. So that is n by n minus r. So let's write them together. So this is n minus 1 and divided by n minus r minus 1, and here what is multiplied is n by n minus r. So I'll take this here and take n minus r here. So that is like n minus 1 factorial divided by n minus r into n minus r minus 1 factorial. What is it? N into n minus 1 factorial. N factorial is n into n minus 1 factorial. So n into n minus 1 factorial is n factorial divided by n minus r into n minus r minus 1. So that is n minus r factorial. Well, so is it equal to NPR? Correct. So what is NPR formula? N factorial by n minus r factorial. So NPR is the answer, and that's option B. So option B is the answer for this 6th question, theoretical question based on the formula of NPR. Alright, and even this formula is very useful in solving this. Well, you may get a question like this. Okay, it takes some time to solve it. Alright, but if you are quick with these transitions, then you can do it faster. See, you can get it only by practice. So practice other questions which are similar to this, okay, if you find light. Now let us move on to the 7th question. How many different words can be formed using all the letters of the word Delhi? Okay, so how many different words can be formed using all the letters of the word Delhi? So how many letters are there? So you have got totally 5 letters, and all the 5 letters have to be rearranged, and you should get different words with or without meaning. Well, so you have to arrange 5 objects, 5 letters, and in how many places? 5 places. Okay, so you have to get 5 letter word. You just have to rearrange them and get different words. All the letters have to be used. Okay, so that means you need a 5 letter word. So 5p5 is nothing but 5 factorial, which is 120. So option B is the answer for 7th question. So the main difference in digit problem and letter problem, here you don't have to worry about 0 case. Here you have to worry about 0 case. So if you see 0 in the given digits, you got to be very careful. If you need 4 digit, starting with 0 doesn't give you a 4 digit number. That you should keep in mind. But when you come to letters, you don't have to worry about that. So that's the major difference. Letter problems are usually easier. Well, that's it for today's class. Practice as many questions as possible. Let's see you in the next class. Thank you for watching.
Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.